This episode covers the cryptocurrency markets, the events of last night, my direct messages, my doorbell, and everything that was. People who were being called were panicking. Nevertheless, there was nothing to worry about or be alarmed about if you went to bed at a decent hour of the night before and woke up this morning. Nothing seemed to have happened. We anticipate reaching the standstill and then rising again to have a look. 64K Bitcoin at 51 cents. XRP attempted to make a breakthrough. It truly gave it a shot yesterday. I attempted, but it needs to stay above for the first time. It was resisting it for the first time in what felt like decades. XRP was at the top of the whole cryptocurrency market. Yes, it was up around 5%, but it was still the top cryptocurrency of the day. However, you know what happened. We're going to chat about that and have fun. But Bitcoin had despoiled it too concerning the ongoing lust fraud. Without further ado, people, the token was made by someone. It's not Ripple, and people are investing money in it, which I don't understand. Let's get started as I take a sip of my coffee, sit back, unwind. And $5,350 for Bitcoin. Ethereum has dropped 1.28% in the last day to trade at $3,400, while the US dollar has dropped 3.62% and the US dollar has dropped 3.62% to trade at their respective dollar pegs. Is XRP? Oh, XRP, somebody assist XRP. I might decide to handle this myself, and I might simply pick up a few friends and tell them, listen, where we need to pump this thing up. After purchasing it, we only need to raise it above 51 cents or 49.5, just a little bit. Right now it's down 89%. There was no other way to put it than that the market had plummeted over the last 24 hours. No disrespect to butts, but what I perceive is that there are a ton of chances for purchases. Oh my freaking lord, there are a ton of opportunities for purchases. People, the market cap for cryptocurrencies is $2 trillion, 359 billion. You are aware that they have a small stir hole in the middle of the lid, which I haven't quite mastered, but kind of pulls back and flaps to the side. That is what needs to be done. Not many people have already done it. All night long I kept an eye on the markets. I suggested that when Bitcoin hits 60 €0 we can all cry together, because I'm tired since we're losing sight of the bull run, where I think we should just cling on for dear life. I-64K is not going to be broken in my opinion. I have not yet been refuted that 2024 is the year of Bitcoin. It's that simple. 2025 is the year of altcoins. Everyone is attempting to promote the idea that this is the year of Ls, even though we haven't seen Bitcoin reach $160,000 yet. Nevertheless, you can battle. You can dispute with me about anything. Want to see 160,000 Bitcoins? Put it in writing firmly, tack it to the fridge. When Bitcoin starts to move huge and absorb all of the market liquidity in 2024, that's when we start to see some of these. Now let the outrun. Many of you are considering ripping. You are implying that I must wait a further 6 months for XRP, XLM, Herar, or Casper to move. However, that is not what I am saying. If Bitcoin rises, it will pull the remaining. The markets have increased. I'm about to reveal to you the incredible parabolic move you've been waiting for on your preferred altcoin. It simply needs to be put on hold, folks. Another 5 months. It will have to wait 6 months, 5.5, and yes, there will be price movement, and the bull run hasn't even truly started. The bull run isn't over, and the top isn't in. A parabolic move hasn't been witnessed. That's all there is to it. Coming, and everything is happening this year. Are halfway through the year and time is running out. If you can't take it anymore, I implore you to turn away from the screen, take a break from social media, and return after a few months. Hey, how about this? Become a teacher, go on a summer vacation, then return when the students return to school. What is the sound of that? The markets will be in a far better situation, but we will all still be here. X-ray scam released this to the RLUSD. The red flags are present in the issuing account. We advise against becoming involved in any scams. When I post everything publicly, I'm seeing the first screenshots of people thinking that the RLUSD has already been released on the XRP ledger, even though it hasn't. These are fictitious tokens that con artists have created in an attempt to sell those useless assets through the DEX. Or the first of all, I fail to see why you would ever consider purchasing the RLUSD. For those of you who are familiar with A channel at Ripple stablecoins. It is a stablecoin that will never change because it is fixed to the dollar. What makes you want to purchase it? Second, B ought to take action regarding kick for those who are receiving scan tokens as they are being forced to do so regardless of whether they were issued by Biter or by an account that Bidu has authorized. They ought to be fully aware of this person and the proper action ought to be taken. However, nothing will happen as a result of these exchanges. Don't worry, all that matters to these exchanges are collecting your money, freezing it, and making it difficult for you to get it back on and off. But why are you purchasing a stable anyway coin that won't bring in money for you? I fail to see why you would purchase a stable coin. This still baffles me. Proceed. Look at the Bitcoin Night Lightning Network. People find it unpleasant to hear this story. People become enraged with me when I discuss the Bitcoin Lightning Network. Looks like this doesn't work. We've seen the test, which isn't ready for us to view. It was failing to charge twice for lengthy grocery lines and people transact weren't being processed the way it was excessive. What Bitcoin engineers do you have on staff? Even I'll tell you what though, it's not that Salvador isn't prepared for Bitcoin and neither is Bitcoin. The failure of Bitcoin developers, you guys, and I do believe that we really can do this. We really can here in the store separate these two items of value and medium impact shift. Therefore Bitcoin is doing well as a store of value. Nonetheless, F-modify property on the medium, the e-speed, low cost and anonymity, sending money to others along with how simple it is are the main reasons why Bitcoin is struggling. Not even with the network of Lightning failing a lot, you are being let down by us, the Bitcoin developers, but hopefully we can focus its failing, so hopefully they can come up with something that does not bode well. I apologize, it's a valuable store. Blockchain wants more and make this SS seem nice after hitting historical highs. XRP is still looking intriguing with a significant weekly bet, but the total versus XRP demonstrates divergence at the historical extremes of the MAC resistance, and a MACD flip hasn't happened since these events in 2017 and 2021. Guess what exceeded? So there you have it. The chart below illustrates the MAC flip historical extreme large weekly divergence that occurred this way. People, this is what I have been preaching and I will continue to preach. Your window of opportunity to accumulate XRP is closing. Ultimately, he presented you with Keith's XRP chart in this buying zone. The buying zone is ready to open when this at the top. The buy zone is broken. If the price drops again, you should stop purchasing XRP. However, if you decide to come back, you can still add more, but roughly €6.61. If you pause, relax, and take pleasure in this, take control of this ride. 36,912, 174. Whatever we end up with, you start using your cash out and taking winnings when we reach the top. When you begin to appreciate your substantial newfound wealth, people, that is how easy this is. Avoid confusing it or allowing it to deceive you. Instead, don't allow the system to trick you. Although there isn't a winning recipe, there is one. You are aware that it is. It's easy. 1 + 1 = 2. We only purchase red and sell soaring green. Leave now. You are in a buying zone. Be mindful, this purchase zone has been shown to it for approximately 6 to 8 months now.